What's up YouTube? Rhea Sunshine here, and today we really need to talk.
Reya Sunshine TV. Oh yeah.
Online catfishing and scamming has gotten really bad lately across the board for me and for many other models as well. And catfishing, if you don't know, is pretending to be someone else online. Basically, someone uses another person's pictures and pretends to be them, or creates like a new fake identity around that person's pictures. And there's two main reasons I guess people do this. One is pretty sad. It's just basically they're just kind of like troll people and it's like their entertainment. I do feel really bad for those people and I hope they find help. And well, hope both groups of people will find help. But the other reason are scammers, and those are people who will catfish and you pretend to be someone else in order to scam people for money. And honestly, I mean, I've had impersonation problems online for years. For over 3 years now, I've had serious problems because I put myself out there and I post provocative photos. I usually don't call attention to it publicly because I figure don't feed the trolls, like try to just kind of like put the fires out. I report them whenever people come to me to say, hey, is this you? Or this is a fake account of you. I just ask them to report it. But due to some recent events, that's all changing. I'm gonna be putting them all on blast, and I decided to make this video just to inform you guys and update you because it's come to my attention that a lot of you guys don't realize how much scamming and catfishing and fake accounts there really are, and what's real and what's not. So let me lay it out to you. I do want to start by sharing two different stories that recently happened. The first happened maybe like a month ago. I received a lot of really negative comments from one particular person on my Instagram. Really horrible things like, just, this bitch is a liar, like, you scam me, like, don't trust her, like, fuck you, you whore, like, or whatever. On and on and on. Probably should bleep that out. Anyway, then I kind of like saw, like, it was a lot of comments, so I was like, okay, I bet this person got scammed by someone using my photos. So I messaged him. It turns out he did. And actually it took like a good 20 minutes of us messaging back and forth. Like, I was late for work that day for my cam session because I had to put out this fire for this guy who got scammed and like still thought it was me. And like, that just bothers me on like an integrity level because I do work really hard to be professional. So we were messaging and he was showing me the messages he received, and it took him like 20 minutes. He didn't realize that the username he was sending me the screenshots of was completely different than my username, and I tried so many times, so many different ways to explain it to him. He did finally get it. You know, I think he was really disappointed. Basically, someone pretending to be Rhea Sunshine and using my photos messaged him and asked him for money, promised to meet him, I'm assuming for sex, which is something I don't do. I also will not ever message you first and randomly and ask you for money. Anyway, he gave her money online and went to the hotel waiting. He sent me the messages of this. It's all very sad and just like really awful on the scammer's part. So eventually he finally realized it wasn't me. We are all good, but that does happen, unfortunately, all the time. The other story I feel is even more heartbreaking. At one of my recent features, I met a fan, and he had mentioned that he had been talking to several fake Reyas recently. So he knew that these accounts were not real that he had been talking to. But unfortunately, there was still more confusion because he didn't realize all of the Rhea Sunshines he had been talking to were fake as well. So he had told me that, and I kind of said like, oh yeah, it sucks. It's like a really big problem. And I'm glad you figured it out. And we ended up doing a VIP dance, and he had started telling me more things, and I realized he was still confused when he brought up, oh, this picture I sent you, and you said blah, blah, blah. And I thought like, I don't remember that. And I'm pretty good. Like I really don't have a lot of time for DMs because I do get a lot of them. I try to kind of screen through them sometimes, and I will try to engage with you guys when I can, but I'm like, that never crossed my path. Like I told him, I don't remember that, I don't know. And then at the end of the lap dance, he asked me a question, which was literally so heartbreaking, and my heart just dropped now even talking about it. He says, "Is it true what you said?" And I go, "What did I say?" And he said that we're boyfriend and girlfriend. And my heart just like dropped, and I had to sit down and tell him, you know, that must have been a fake Reya who messaged you that. And like I could see the disappointment in his eyes, and it's just really so horrible the extent that these scammers go. And you know, like the models are the ones who deal with it, and sometimes like in my instance where I do feature performance and meet people, I see it face to face, and it is truly heartbreaking. It is wrong on so many levels, especially emotionally. I mean, it's really wrong to scam. It's really wrong just to pretend to be someone else and use their photos even just for kicks and giggles. It's wrong definitely to do it for money. And then to me, the worst is like the emotional aspect of it, where someone was so heartbroken that they thought that they were getting into this relationship that's not real. And then now I did my best to guide him out of that and hope he stays a fan of mine, but it really breaks my heart and it needs to end. So basically, know that I share all of my profiles. So you'll know it's me because I will be sharing it on my main pages. So these are all of the accounts that I have. I only have 2 Instagrams, at Reya__sunshine, double underscore. Be careful because there's lots that have 3 underscores, 4 underscores, whatever. They mix them up in the thing. That's me, and Reya's Room is my backup account. Those 2 are the only ones you never have to ask, ever. Only Instagrams. Please, if you come across any, just report them. Feel free to send them to me. Like, hey, I found this and I reported it. And I'll blast it to everybody to get it taken down. Twitter, I have 1 Twitter, at Reya__sunshine. The other ones are fake. Facebook, I am not even able to use Facebook because they won't let me, because the scammers like get it deleted as soon as I try to make one, because they have like more followers than I do because I don't have an account currently. So yeah, I'm not on Facebook. Snapchat, I have 1 Snapchat. I mean, I have my private account too, but that's private. So my Snapchat is iHeartReya. That's the only one. All the other ones are fake. YouTube, obviously, ReyaSunshineTV. Other places I am not besides Facebook. Tinder and dating apps I do not use. I will not use. I have plenty of dating opportunities outside of those apps, and I don't have time. I just will not be on that. So all people who pretend to be me or use my pictures pretending to be someone else are not me on dating apps. Backpage, I've had a problem with people using my photos on Backpage for years. And it's not me, it will never be me. I do not use Backpage, I do not escort. Please report it. It's not me. So please report these scammy accounts. Do the world a favor. Let's end this horrible catfishing epidemic. Let's do it. Anyway, please alert people, maybe alert your friends. Maybe you have friends that like might not know this is such a thing. In my world, it's just known. Like I feel like I can see things and like know they're a scam right away. However, I realize that not everybody lives in that world currently, and we need to get people up to speed to like process everything and be like, is this a scam or is this real? Anyway, thanks for your attention. Thanks for listening. Hopefully we can do something to fix this. Follow me on all of my real accounts all over the internet. They will be listed in the description down below. And subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification if you're awesome.